What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Everybody get ready for the weekend. You know, it's really hot outside. Make sure you hydrate, wear your sunscreen, get out there and have a great weekend, everybody.
Wow, thanks, lifeguard Rhea.
No problem.
That sounded like a good summer PSA, like you're watching Nickelodeon and lifeguard Rhea pops on and she says, "It's gonna be hot out there, everyone. Make sure you drink your water and wear your SPF."
Yeah, and then a great song starts playing.
Yeah, and then you do like a little dance.
California girls. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm feeling quite responsible today.
Responsible?
Yeah, that's why I warned everyone to hydrate and drink SPF.
Oh.
Not drink.
And drink SPF.
And wear SPF.
Don't do that.
Don't drink SPF. I'm feeling quite responsible after my dentist appointment yesterday.
How did that go, by the way?
My mommy and daddy did not take me to.
You went to all by yourself.
I went all by myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I feel ecstatic. I feel like I had a great dentist
The problem
appointment.
is solved that you were having.
Yeah. Well, let me tell the class.
Go ahead.
So I hadn't been to the dentist in I didn't give the full year the other day. Just because I wanted to see what happened first. And then I was going to let everyone know how long it's been. It's been like 6 or 7 years. More 6, but it's going on 7.
Yeah.
Because I got my wisdom teeth out in 2016, but the first week of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's the last time you went to the dentist?
that was the last time I had a full
I
teeth
feel like
check.
you shit on me when I was like, it's been
No,
like 10
I didn't.
years.
I said I hadn't been in a long time. I just didn't clarify how long it had been. So it's like 6 or 7 years at this point. So I was really nervous. I was more nervous than I was leading on. I was like, it's been a really long time since I've been to the dentist. Things could be jacked up in there, although my mom told me they look okay, but she's not always right, like I said. So I was like, oh God, what are they going to find? I am pleasantly surprised with what they found in there. First of all, the problem I was having, I just had something really, really stuck, like deep in between my gum and my tooth in the back. It was like underneath the gum. I don't know.
Like a piece of food or something?
Yeah, like really stuck, he said.
Popcorn.
Probably something like that. But he got it out.
Okay.
And he was like, you're good. I thought it was like what's it called, an abscess?
An abscess, yeah.
Abscess.
I also thought it was an abscess.
And he was like, no, it's not. Like, you're good. You just got to rinse with salt water. And then I was like, can we like check the other teeth though? Because he was about to send me on my way. And I was like, we got to
just take a look at what else is going on.
Come on, man. I made the trip. Why don't we check everything else out?
I'm only here once every 6 years.
Yeah.
You wasn't even going to clean your
For
teeth.
all we know.
Yeah.
Turns out I have 4 tiny cavities. Emphasis on the tiny, he said. And to clarify, the reason there's 4 of them is because the ones I do have are in between my teeth. So they attach to both teeth. So in my eyes, it's really only 2.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it is 4, but it's really only
but
2.
I had that too. Like, they're always going to be like...
No, some of them are on the tooth. Or behind.
No, I know, but there's always levels. Like, I had like 9 cavities, but they weren't all severe, you know?
Yeah. But he was like, these are very tiny. He was like, you got to come the next time. We'll clean your teeth and we'll fill them. You'll be on your way. For not going, you also had a root canal, didn't you?
So you
No,
have
he
to,
saved me from root canal, but it was like,
It was close.
it was really close. He was like, you might have to get one eventually, but he was like an artist. He was so proud of himself when he did it. He was like, I can't believe I saved you.
Wow.
You
I just really going to the dentist for 6 or 7 years and only walking out with 4 tiny, once again, emphasis on tiny cavities is a huge win for me. Like, I came home to my parents. My mom was like, yeah, that's great.
Because you drink a lot of soda.
Yeah. My dad was like, that's a win.
So he didn't clean, but like he was like, you have to go back for...
He was like, when you come
cleaning?
back, we'll clean them.
Yeah.
You'll wait a little bit and then we'll fill them.
Gotcha. So you got to go back.
Yeah, I have an appointment August 17th for those who are wondering.
Great.
And then that'll be it. And I'll be on my way.
I'm probably due again.
4.
I the first time I went back, we talked about this last year. The first time I went back in a long time was last year, and I was probably going on like 4 or 5 years of not being there, and I had no cavities.
Well, good for you.
But granted, I could go like tomorrow and they'll be like, you have 12. So
sometimes they just pop up.
Yeah, I haven't been since.
I was
since
hyped though. I really took it as a win. Like, I think
I went to get a night
What
guard.
wouldn't have
Remember,
been?
because I have terrible
TMJ?
TMJ. Terrible.
So like,
Grind my teeth in my sleep.
What amount of cavities would you have been like? It wouldn't have been a win.
Yeah. What number did it have to
Yeah.
reach before you would have been like, I'm not even telling them what happened?
over 6 or 7.
Yeah. That would have been my guess as well. I would have said over
around Noah or more.
I said over 6.
Yeah, then I would be like, all right, I'm gonna keep this one to myself and just say I got a few cavities.
Yeah.
Would you have actually lied if you had like 8?
I wouldn't have lied. I would have told you guys, but I would have eventually come out because I would have been like, I got some cavities, and you guys would be like, Rhea, say how many, and then I'd be like, fuck it, I got 8 cavities.
Nasty teeth.
No, apparently and also the flossing has been working out.
Yeah,
and apparently not between those teeth that have
so those
cavities,
things
but
on your teeth.
the sealants.
Do they have to take them out?
No,
cavities?
I don't have the sealants.
The sealants are on the top of your teeth.
Blocked me from getting cavities back there.
Those are on your back
molars.
Yeah.
The bottom 7
in between your
teeth.
would say. I'm very surprised about the in between your teeth though, because you do flossing. Maybe you overfloss. Is that a thing?
I don't know, but I'll say this: never in my life did I think I was going to be the flosser of the group, like in any capacity. Like nobody ever flossed. Like nobody's a huge flosser, right?
Oh, you floss so much,
and I floss
more than anyone I know.
Thank you, and I am so. It's one of my life's greatest accomplishments that people know me as a big flosser because yesterday. Went out for Devin's birthday and I was talking about the dentist and she was like, I'm shocked that you have cavity in between your teeth because you floss a lot.
Floss a lot.
And I was like, and then her friend was like, you floss a lot. And Devin was like, she flosses a lot. And I was like, that is a great trait for somebody to say about you, that you floss a lot,
Makes you sound very responsible.
It does. Your gums are good?
Yeah, he just said that I just got to rinse with salt water. He was like, everything else looks good. So I walked out feeling like $1 million.
Yeah.
Of course, I would love to have no cavities, but I wouldn't expect that. I love candy. I love soda. I love junk food. I expected a couple. My dad was like, when I went as a kid once, I walked out with like 20 cavities. He was like
whole mouth.
He was like, so, and my mom was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. So
his entire mouth. Good. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And you were able to drive home.
Yes.
Yeah.
You weren't loopy.
Honestly, if my parents came with me, it would have been really embarrassing. The office was very tiny.
Yeah.
And, oh, wait, this is really funny, actually. They called me in the morning because they wanted to move my appointment earlier. And they were like, we're calling regarding Maria's appointment. And I was like, that's me. And they were like, oh, we thought Maria was a child because your mom called. And I was like, no, I'm a full-grown adult. And they were like, oh, yeah, we know your mom, blah, blah, blah. But we thought, yeah. And I was like, no.
Did you see everyone sending that one meme video of like Breaking Bad? It was sent like a billion times.
I saw people commenting, and like sometimes I have to really hold myself back because I saw people commenting being like, Rhea still gets an allowance and like has her parents, but my parents pay for nothing for me, and I never got an allowance once in my life.
Yeah,
I want that on record. Been working since I was 16. As soon as I turned 16, that week my parents made me go out and get a job. So
I used to only
no allowance.
But you do live at home.
Well, I live at home by choice.
Yes,
I live but my parents don't do anything for me at home.
I know, but you don't have to pay rent.
I don't have to pay rent. But
big
I did pay
saver.
rent for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever met anyone who actually had like an allowance. Like I thought that was just a made up thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what? My friends who like got an allowance, that was a foreign concept. I'd be like, wait, you just like get $10 at the end of the week?
I used to.
Yeah, for what?
I would want something.
A lot of them did have chores that they completed.
But I would be like, I remember I would like wanted a new snowboard, so then I just offered. I'm like, oh, I'll go clean this for like $20, like to my parents, and then they'd give me it. But I just picked and choose when I wanted to do stuff.
Must be nice. No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have an allowance growing up either.
Yeah,
but it was like people. I feel like we just had house chores that were like your job that you like helped to do, Yeah,
I had to beg for the times where we got stuff was like Christmas.
Yeah,
that's why my Christmases were so big because it was like that's when they would get you the things that you wanted.
What was your like job growing up? Did you have like a chore that you always did? Like mine was always that I had to help my mom fold the laundry. Always folded the laundry.
It always changed.
Yeah,
it was never like
that was like my thing.
I don't know if I had anything. Really, I don't. I can't think of anything.
I'm trying to think. I had no set thing, just
like
random thing.
Fold the laundry.
Hey Maria, clean this.
Yeah.
Hey Maria, clean that.
Fold the laundry and drying the dishes.
Oh, maybe like
that was like
putting the plates and utensils on the table before dinner.
Oh, I did that.
Setting the table.
Actually, I set the table a lot too.
Yeah.
I did set the table.
And I made it like I was like,
I actually enjoyed setting the table.
No.
I'd be like, look, do you see the way I place these plates down with this napkin, these paper plates?
Yeah, I also
that
like
we're
setting
using?
the table.
Sometimes.
That was a good that was a good thing if you were taught like the right way to set a table, like the proper way to set a table. If you went somewhere else and did it for like a friend or like other parents who were around, you like do it really nice. They'd always be like, oh my God, well, didn't you just do that beautifully?
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, thanks.
Oh, Mandy, look at the way Francesca set
Yes.
the table. Maybe you
Yeah.
can pick up some tips and start setting the table for us. Yeah.
I was definitely that friend.
I know. I know. You were like, honestly, I would have hated to be friends with you when we were younger.
No, I was so bossy and annoying.
Yeah, like you like would have made me look
I watch
so bad.
I watch home videos of myself and just cringe so hard. Like I'm so bossy.
It kind of reminds
just
me of
bossing around my JB and Gia like so bad.
Well, that's how my home videos are with my older sister. Like my sister's just like kind of mean to me in every video. And Frankie's following her around everywhere. And like I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. And I have it, and I want you to feature it in this podcast one day. Not today, too much work to go back and find it. Where it's Christmas morning, and I'm opening presents. I'm like, Mom, Dad, look what I got.
I've seen this.
And my dad goes, Maria, shut up. You're being so annoying. And it's like,
Oh, yeah.
that has stuck with me forever. Like, seriously, like,
Yeah.
as by the time they got to me, they were like, oh my God, this kid's so annoying.
Yeah, my parents called Gia the reason for quite some time growing up when she was little. And they'd be like, my dad thought it'd be so funny. He'd be like, oh, we call her the reason. And everyone would be like, the reason for what? And he'd go, the reason we didn't have any more kids.
That's a good joke. That's a
It's
good dad
one.
joke.
Good dad joke.
Watching home videos of myself like makes me realize why I'm molded into the person I am today, because there's
so much.
There's the shut up, Maria, you're being annoying, and the oh my God, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, pretty girl, smile for the camera. Let's see some poses, Maria.
The youngest one
Maria,
usually
show us what
spoiled.
you're wearing. Oh my God, pretty, beautiful little Maria. It's like, I have like such a complex of thinking I'm so annoying, and
Yeah.
also just like, oh my God, you're so pretty.
My mom found some old videos.
My
from
brain
it.
can't decide which one it is.
No, it's
Pretty annoying.
Yeah, pretty
pretty-
and annoying.
No, just pretty
no,
annoying.
just pretty annoying.
Yeah, good one.
My mom found some home videos recently of like an acting camp I did in like 4th or 5th grade, and I have like a full monologue, and she literally was like, you have to send this to Rhea. I was like, absolutely not. She was like, I'm gonna send it. I was like, if you do, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Why?
No, it's so
Why
bad.
are you
It's
guys so embarrassed of
embarrassing.
your home videos?
It's so embarrassing.
Some things you just don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
some
things-
things just don't need to be shared.
But why not? They're funny, even if
No.
they're bad. I have I think I somehow hype up my videos.
No,
that, like I have
sound
awful
so
videos out there.
obnoxious. Like I sound so obnoxious. I'm such a little snob. I can't.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
but that's funny. See, I have awful videos of myself, like acting videos, just videos in general where I'm being so annoying. But I just think they're funny because it's like you as a kid.
If that dancing video ever came out, I think
Noah,
I'd probably take 2 weeks off.
What
wouldn't
do
see
you
me.
mean? How? What? But that is funny.
If you guys
You
don't know
dancing-
if you guys didn't watch the Portland vlog, go back and watch it. It was revealed to us that Noah had a secret YouTube account. And then we asked questions about that, and then we were talking about like middle school, and like Noah was talking about how he was like hot shit in middle school.
Basically,
And
yeah. That was
how
my peak.
he had, what was it, a gym class?
It was like
Like,
the
it was,
gym
like,
class
gym class
curriculum was like
was
you had to come up
dance.
a group. You
You
were in
had
a
to
group.
come up
You
with
had
a
to come up with a
group dance, and Noah like led the dance, and teachers like would still talk about Noah's
Beat It
dance.
by Michael
But
Jackson.
do you know how
And
funny
it's
that
on-
is?
it's
And
on-
Devin has seen it.
it's
and
online.
She's the only one who knows.
It's
Devin-
online, but no one else has been able to find it.
And Devin,
as far as we know.
refuses to show it to me.
She won't show it.
Good, because I think I was like, I don't trust you, Devin, and she's like, no, you will.
Devin is very, very, very trustworthy when it comes to like if you tell her something.
Yeah,
you say,
she did not crack at all with this one.
If you tell her something, don't tell anybody this. She really doesn't tell a single person. Even me, who we're best friends, and she like will not show me this video of you. So you really should trust her. But I'm dying to see this fucking video. That's objectively funny. Like, yeah, you may feel like everyone feels a little embarrassed of things they did when they were a kid, but also you look back, you're like, that's funny. No,
yeah, it's just hard to watch.
everyone would be like, that's funny.
No, like I can't even watch it, like myself.
Really?
Like it's like, oh my god. Although I said in the Portland vlog, like, in the moment, I was, like, the coolest kid.
But you don't watch it and, like, crack up?
No, like just, you mean just, like, now?
Yeah, like, you watch it back and you laugh and you're like, wow, I really did that as a kid.
No, like, even right now thinking about it, I'm like, oh, like.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to
cringy.
find both these videos
You won't.
from both of you.
I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna
like,
text your
mine's on
mom.
YouTube, so, like,
If
that's
I-
tough. Like,
If I text Fran's mom, she'll send it to me
she'll send it.
immediately.
She would totally send it
And
to
you, I got to get a hacker onto your case because
Yeah.
this one's really, or like I need to like bribe Devin. I've
somebody
actually,
who listens to this podcast
I gotta be honest,
no.
could find the video.
I've tried
fuck.
bribing Devin.
because I'm like,
No,
there
it
are
just-
probably people from my high school who
Noah
might
just
be listening.
Noah just realized we're like recording this for an episode.
I've
He's
tried-
like, oh shit, I've shared too much.
I've tried bribing Devin. Like I was like, for my birthday gift, can you please show me Noah's video? And she was like, no. And then she just stopped answering me at one point. She was like, I'm not sending you this video.
Good. Thank you, Devin.
No, I know. And I keep trying. And I don't.
We'll never give up.
Did you ask, because Dana edited the
I
Portland
asked
vlog?
Dana
We'll
too.
never
I was
give
like,
up.
Dana, what was the name that was said? And he was like, I don't think it's the actual name. And then he
Oh,
told
yeah, we
me
did talk about this with
We
Dana on
did.
the podcast.
something like a backflip or whatever.
Yeah, because at first
I really don't know how Devin even
found the one of
She
him
finds
doing like he was
everything.
doing in the gym. He was like doing the snowboarding, but like where they learn to do tricks. He was doing like a backflip.
I was showing, because I was
snowboard.
trying to show off. I'm like, look.
So he was trying to show off. He was like, look at the
But I
backflip that
remember
I could
Devin
do.
was like, wait, show that
And
to
then
me
it
again?
was-
Show that to me again? And I think she clicked the
And
screen
yes,
to see the
and
title.
then she, like Devin was able to click on because we realized it was a different. Like it was when we saw the name of the account holder, it was like Noah's personal YouTube account, and we were like, "Oh
I
fuck!"
have tried so hard to find Noah's personal YouTube account.
Yeah,
I've typed in everything I can.
I have two different ones.
that's. The
I
thing.
have the one that I like made hype videos to, and there's stuff of me on there too. But then the old one is when I was even younger, and that's more like of me, and I don't like.
I gotta like get into Devin's brain somehow. I don't know. She finds everything. She really does. So
You guys can see the bar mitzvah video if we hit 100.
yeah, but that's all celebrities saying happy birthday to you. You're not in that video.
Well, I am in the video, but I would probably cut
Yeah,
it
but
up.
there's nothing embarrassing about Beyonce saying happy birthday, Noah, or Jessica Simpson and Miley Cyrus saying happy birthday, Noah. Usher, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Oh my God, really.
That's another. I
disappointing.
was so cool in middle school. What happened?
So if you were so cool, then share the fucking clip.
No, because it was like, what's cool then isn't cool now, you know?
But it's funny. Funny is funny. It would be very funny.
We're just gonna lose this battle. At
I
this
vividly
point, so
remember.
If Fran
let's
shares
get into the
her
topics.
and shares her acting thing, will
No.
you share?
No.
Oh my God,
Mine's
you
more
guys
embarrassing than hers.
are killing me. You're really killing me.
You have nothing
wouldn't-
to offer up.
Name your price. Literally,
no,
I
it's
would.
because Rhea posed all of her stuff already. Like
Yeah,
we've seen
you
the King
like
Louie
it
video. We've
100
seen
times.
like she shares them on her own with no bribe needed.
Yeah.
I sound horrible. What's the price? Like, can I pay for this?
No.
I can't pay. I have paid.
Don't do this.
I have paid
Don't
for
do-
way worse
don't
things.
do this. Don't do this.
I have paid for way worse things.
She will literally overpay for this
Yeah, I
video.
wonder
Like
how
she
much you
will.
would pay.
She will pay you probably.
Fran knows of something
she
that I
will-
have paid for that
She will pay you a stupid amount of money.
that I
honestly.
wasted a lot of money on once. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done, but people bargained off of it. Like people made a good chunk of money
It was maybe one of the stupidest things she's ever paid money for.
ever, and it could never be revealed.
No.
Even off
Ooh,
the
maybe if I
podcast?
reveal that to
You
you
wouldn't tell me just like off the podcast.
off the pod. I signed a contract, so no.
Yeah, she did sign a written contract. All right, let's get into the topics. We're moving on. We've hit a wall here. There's no one's budging.
No price?
No one's budging.
I
No
do
price
feel
is
like we're on
named.
Shark Tank.
Depends, like, I mean, if it was an insane amount,
What's an insane amount?
and like, are you just watching and you're not sharing
what's
it?
an insane
Not
amount?
sharing it.
Insane amount?
I wouldn't even.
$1,000?
I wouldn't even
no,
share it.
I was thinking more like 10,000.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my God!
God,
It's
get the
not that
fuck out of here.
embarrassing. Who the fuck do you think you
fuck-
are?
Who do you
Get
think
over
we are?
yourself.
$10,000?
Get over yourself. Oh my
Jesus
God! Moving on.
Christ.
You're becoming a mortal
All right,
loser to
anyway,
me about
what
a
a-
second with
what
this
a
conversation.
diva.
I'm sorry. I sound awful
What about
and
five?
mean.
What about five?
No.
I sound so mean, but that is such a
So you would
loser
say- you would do
request
what?
that you are so
$10,000?
You are so embarrassed
just-
by this video
you have
that's
to
objectively
over-
funny.
No.
I just wanted to see how far
I'd give you
go.
$500.
No.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm done. I'm
All
done
right.
with this. Let's get into
I just think
topics.
it's ridiculous that a funny video of you and a kid you're that embarrassed of. Dancing to Beat It by Michael Jackson.
It's the way I was dancing.
I can't.
It's the way. Hey, they tried to
the
kill
way.
me for the move. The way I was moving.
for the way he was moving.
All right. Anyways, let's get into the topics. We are talking about Khloe Kardashian. Oh, great. I'm all riled up. We're going into this topic.
know.
Khloe Kardashian is having a baby with Tristan Thompson via surrogate. Bradley Cooper is dating
Girlfriend.
Huma Abedin, new girlfriend.
Yep.
Jersey Shore 2.0 has come to a halt, and we have a very fun and funny interview with the Frankie Jonas, which is why I don't know if actually you can see it.
Frankie Jonas.
He crossed out Kevin's name on our little thing we have behind us in the studio and wrote his own name because Kevin didn't show up.
Well,
Although
yes.
Kevin claims he didn't know that Frankie was coming here. Apparently Kevin said on some Zoom or whatever
I did hear
that he didn't know that Frankie was coming here and didn't know that that was a possibility, which who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. All I know is that we were told by booking that it was going to be Kevin and Frankie. And then like a week or so, 2 weeks before, they were like, actually, it's just going to be Frankie.
Yep.
So that was all we were told on our end. So we made the assumption that Kevin wasn't able to come.
We made the assumption that Kevin said, I'm not coming.
Or maybe like, there was something that happened. He couldn't come. I don't know. But I guess he didn't know. But I did hear, we were told that he was very nice on that Zoom about us.
So thank
that
you,
he
Kevin
does love
Jonas.
us, and that he was talking about Denver and
yeah. Great times.
so we
love
do
the Jonas
we
Brothers.
do love you, Kevin. We still are your number one fans, but you know,
Frankie has taken the spot.
Frankie has been only one of those two names has been inside this studio,
That is true.
and it's Frankie. So.
And then maybe when Kevin comes, he crosses out Frankie's name.
Yeah,
and writes
maybe we
Kevin.
just-
That would be funny. And then Nick and then Joe.
Wouldn't
They-
that be
yeah.
funny?
It would
Oh,
be.
guys, come back on the pod.
Kev,
Kevin,
Kev, come on.
come on.
Kev.
Let's talk about claim to fame.
Yeah, you know we love you. All right, let's get into the
Nick,
topics.
Joe, you're also more than welcome. Anytime
Yeah,
you
we
want.
know you guys are like.
Remember
really
they
busy.
said, I think Joe said, because it was the 100th episode, he's like, we'll be back for
Yeah, they
200,
were-
maybe
they-
150.
you
They
know,
were
people
lying to
just
us.
say that to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that
busy.
people just schmoozers. All right. Anyways,
Can you believe that was our 100th episode and we've done like we
is-
were
this
like
is
pushing.
I think we're on like
443.
400.
Or like
This is-
443.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, 443.
Oh
This
my
one.
God,
We're going to reach 500 like so soon.
By the end of the year.
that is
Yeah, totally by the end of the year.
so much talking, and sometimes I get my words all jumbled up, but
That's
it's because
like-
we talk way too much.
Like probably close to 1,000 hours of like just talking
A lot of talking.
on the internet.
All right,
All right.
So let's get into topics
Yeah,
where
let's-
we
why don't we
just keep
shorten it up a little
where we
bit?
just keep talking.
All right, let's get into Khloe Kardashian.
Yep.
If you watch our West Coast tour vlogs, then you guys saw how much we love Pink Whitney. We started off every single show with Pink Whitney shots. It got the crowd going. It got us going. Sometimes we even ended with Pink Whitney shots to make sure that energy was flowing through us. Pink Whitney is awesome. It's pink lemonade vodka. There's nothing better than that
Goes down
combination.
easy.
Goes down very easy, and it's the perfect summer drink. So you could head to your local bar and make sure to order some Pink Whitney, or you could buy it at your local store. Pink Whitney shots, Pink Whitney drinks. Whatever you prefer, make sure you are trying Pink Whitney this summer. You will not regret it. Try it at your local bar today. It has been revealed that Khloe Kardashian is having her second child with Tristan Thompson via surrogate. Everyone has lost their goddamn minds about this because obviously Tristan Thompson is a trash human being who we all hate and is disgusting. He's a disgusting pig. And we hope the best for Khloe and the baby, though.
It makes me like it honestly makes me a little emotional because I love Khloe and I feel like this is such a happy thing for her and True because like she's always talking about wanting True to have siblings and she wants to grow her family. So it's like it's so exciting for her, but because Tristan is attached to it, it gets such a negative, there's such negative energy around it. And it's really a positive thing for her. She's having another baby. It's so nice. I'm sure she's so excited. But the fact that she's had to like hide this and try and keep it a secret for as long as possible because everyone was gonna freak out hearing it's Tristan. It's sad. And this stupid Tristan is just such a pain in the ass. So I guess the baby is expected sometime soon, like in the next month apparently. And so they said that the surrogate was pregnant before the last cheating situation. It's all very blurry. Because if that is the case, then I feel like a lot of the conversation we saw on the Kardashians last season was perhaps manufactured a little bit, which wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. It is reality TV. But when they're on the phone and like there's a moment when Kim's like, why would you want to have another baby with this guy? Like they're talking about it, and she said, like, it's crazy she's having a boy. Like Khloe's always wanted a boy. Maybe they didn't know too many details at that time what was going on with the surrogate. Like they wouldn't have known the sex. But I think it would have been too early to know the sex. But it's just kind of crazy that was potentially all happening all very close together. Like very close together timing wise of getting this surrogate becoming pregnant, and this shit going down where they're like, oh, he's actually gonna have another baby, like right now.
I can only imagine how much Khloe Kardashian has been dreading this news coming out. Like, she has probably been waiting for months now to be like, fuck, the show is brilliant, everybody hates Tristan.
Yeah. And you know how much she's talked
now
about how like
coming
social
out
media has affected her
right.
recently.
And so that's why I don't really even have much to say besides we hate Tristan Thompson, and I hope for the best for Khloe and this baby.
I was going to ask, who would you rather have as an ex, Kanye or Tristan? But I feel like it's easy. Tristan. I mean, Kanye.
No, that's hard. That's really hard.
Really hard question.
But I feel like as much as Kanye does wrong, deep down he actually does love his family. You would think.
No, of course, but
like, and his whole thing is,
I guess Kanye didn't cheat on Kim.
They claim
a billion
he's like
times.
trying to fight to like get back, but
yeah,
he said some fucked up things.
Yeah,
they just both seem like they could be unreliable.
I mean, Tristan just seems like a terrible person.
He really,
but they always talk, and maybe it's all lies, but they do always talk about him being
but
like a good dad to True.
And then he goes and like
No, I'm not talking about a relationship. I'm not talking about like Khloe and Tristan's relationship. I'm talking about Tristan's relationship with the children.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a good dad to True,
to
but is he a good dad to his other kids?
No, I know.
And they're going to have to grow up and like read all the stuff about him.
Is he only a good dad to True because True is a Kardashian? Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel awful. I actually really do feel awful, and I just hope for the best for Khloe and the baby because I feel bad this baby's coming into this world with such a negative view on it, right?
I know,
like,
yeah, it's
the baby, and who knows if it was just born or not born yet. But
and
like,
it is allegedly a boy.
Such a negative view already, and it's like it's not the baby's fault.
No. Which is why you just have to like send Khloe and True good vibes because this is an exciting time for them. Like, think about True. She's so little and so cute. She's probably so excited to have a sibling. Mm-hmm. Like, that's so happy for them. And Tristan just like it's just unfair that Tristan gets to continue to be a part of the family.
Right.
You know? And it's like he's done nothing to deserve that. But because there is True, and I think the idea of having more kids, and I think she wanted to give True a sibling and having that be like the same dad, maybe that makes sense for Khloe. And so that's when they thought about it. And we saw it on the show. There were discussions about them having another kid. They had clearly been talking about it for a while. And they came to the decision that they were going to do that.
Now, Not Skinny But Not Fat posted this, and this was a rep for Khloe Kardashian.
Yes.
We can confirm True will have a sibling who was conceived in November.
Yeah.
Khloe is incredibly grateful to the extraordinary surrogate for such a beautiful blessing. We'd like to ask for kindness and privacy so that Khloe can focus on her family. Khloe and Tristan are not back together and have not spoken since December outside of co-parenting matters. The baby was conceived via surrogate before it was revealed to Khloe and the public that Tristan was having a baby with someone else in December.
Yeah.
So, pretty awful timing.
Yep.
She's got to be thinking to herself, oh my God, I can't believe this is about to go public. I'm about to have another kid. And at the same time, I'm going to be raising another kid. And also everyone's going to be shitting on me because they think that I went back to Tristan, but I didn't go back to Tristan.
And at this point, she must be thinking too, like if she wants another kid, that is probably a priority for her. Not necessarily like dating, falling in love, and then maybe having another kid. Like having another kid probably falls ahead of that, you know? So I would think in that point, you're like, well, I'm already co-parenting with True.
But she was planning on having this other kid with the idea that Tristan was going to be in the picture as a father and they were going to be together.
Completely.
So I think it's a little different than being oh, wait, now I'm having another kid as a single mom.
The fact that he's going to be there when they, like, the day that
but it's like, I'm a single mom again when she thought she was having this baby as like a
that they were like maybe
family.
getting back together. Yeah.
Well, thank
It's
God she didn't get the
heartbreaking.
house with Tristan.
Yeah, right? I'm glad that house is her house.
Yeah, thank God.
This fucking guy.
I hate him. Cutting Stems is officially back because The Bachelorette is back. And if you're not familiar with Cutting Stems, I saw some people asking. Cutting Stems is on YouTube. That is our official Bachelorette after show. Comes on right after The Bachelor or Bachelorette on Monday nights. And this season is sponsored by Mattress Firm. So our set is super comfortable. We're laying on mattresses. We feel great. And that's why Mattress Firm has you covered with great sleep, comfortable sleep on a mattress that you will not regret. Okay? We live in a land of, messed up sleep, junk sleep. Sometimes you're laying the wrong way, you're sleeping the wrong way, your neck hurts, your back hurts, you're not getting that full sleep that you need. Mattress Firm has you covered. At Mattress Firm, you can speak with a highly trained sleep expert who will match you with the best mattresses and sleep products for you. Our Mattress Firm has sleep experts with 200 hours of training to ensure you get matched with the right bed for you. There's nothing better than getting a mattress fit to you, talking to someone about a mattress that you need specifically instead of just getting a random mattress. Getting one that you need specifically is always very helpful. So to unjunk your sleep, go to mattressfirm.com or a Mattress Firm store today and speak with a sleep expert. Jersey Shore 2.0 production has come to a halt. It seems as though, first week went and left.
It's just funny. I mean, like we talked about this, right? And we laughed. It was, what was the hashtag? I stand with Jersey Shore, or what was it?
It was something like that. Ah, shit. I forget.
Hashtag we are.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag we are Jersey Shore.
Yes. So Jersey Shore 2.0 was going to be all new cast, the whole thing. And the original Jersey Shore cast was pissed. They were using the same name. I get it. They all put out these statements, the hashtag, everything. And so sources connected to Jersey Shore 2.0 told TMZ that the housemates were ready to start filming in Atlantic City. That's where they were going to be. The house was already filled with cameras, lighting, and security guard when everything suddenly came to a stop. TMZ spoken with multiple people connected to the show who say one of the only explanations to pull the plug so suddenly would be an issue with the cast. Either they just don't vibe or there was a behavioral issue. We are being told by one source production details are being worked out. What's more, we got photos outside the home from Friday showing black SUVs and the production equipment, but over the weekend our sources say it was all packed up and taken away, so whatever went wrong, it was sudden. MTV will only confirm production has been paused. What's interesting, MTV still hasn't announced who was going to be on Jersey Shore 2.0, which is supposed to feature a younger crew. And yes, and then obviously we know that the original stars were not happy. And yes, it was hashtag we are Jersey Shore. Let me tell you something. The house they were going to film in, beautiful.
Way different than the original
Holy
Jersey Shore.
moly.
Way
Look
different.
at that thing.
I know, I've seen it.
Whoa.
I've seen it. Way different than the original Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
Something
clearly.
must have happened with the cast or the crew.
Yeah.
Maybe the original Jersey Shore got to them, and maybe they realized within the first week, hey, these crazy kids. But I can imagine
It's hard to tell when they haven't actually announced who the cast even is.
I can imagine them going overboard because they got to live up to the original Jersey Shore. So maybe something happened. Maybe there was a behavioral
Already?
issue. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
Who
right.
knows? But there's a halt for a reason.
Paused. Definitely not a good thing. I literally cannot believe the house that they were filming in. I had not seen that until right now.
Yeah. That's why the original cast is, maybe the original cast is probably causing a shitstorm over at MTV.
Yeah.
Maybe they,
I mean, they stay in some nice places for
Maybe
family vacation.
yeah, but the original,
Yeah,
they're probably
yeah.
like,
Yep.
we didn't get
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Didn't start off like that for them.
No.
Yeah.
So would imagine that they're still pretty upset seeing that house.
Yeah.
Thinking like, oh, they're benefiting off of us.
Can I say something that, may, I don't want to anger the original cast, but I kind of want to watch this, a new one with new people.
How dare you
I mean,
do that to Mike?
I thought we were all on the same page that we would watch it.
Okay, that's what I thought too. It sounds like it would be good.
No, I know. But shh. I was definitely planning on watching.
Okay. Didn't know. Hashtag we are Jersey Shore.
But we totally stand with Jersey Shore, and we were not planning on watching this. So
no.
good thing
Nope.
production has been halted.
Yes, I hope it never comes back.
Ever.
I hope it does. Me too. I really, because I
want to see the cast. The original. I wanna
Release
see
the cast.
I want to see the new cast. Probably like.
Do you think they're all Guidos?
Yeah, probably like crazy influencers. Oh, or maybe like people from Double Shot of Love.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyways,
All right.
we stand with Jersey Shore.
Yeah, no, we hope this show, just gets buried. Okay, guys, let me tell you what I've been using to keep my finances in check, my subscriptions in check. It is Truebill. Truebill is the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. Truebill is the smartest way to manage your finances. Truebill is the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. Like I said, that happens to me all the time. You log on, you get enticed with the 2-week free trial, and you put in your credit card or month free trial, whatever it is. You put in your credit card and you say, oh, I'll remember to cancel this. You never remember. And then you end up getting charged for it because you forgot about it. But Truebill lists it all out there for you so you can cancel your subscriptions directly through the app. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill. They also have a variety of tools to help customers improve their finances. You can create a monthly budget and expenses. You can track, evaluate saving goals. You have automated savings, so you choose how much you want to put away weekly, and you can get push notifications when you're getting close to going over your budget or when your cash is running low. These things are great. I have it set up so that, I get notifications sometimes when there is a rogue transaction, something like that, or if there's a large transaction, just so you're checking to make sure that everything is good, everything is set up right, and that you're taking care of your money. It's a great way to kind of make sure that you are saving or to make sure that you're not overspending. And to cancel subscriptions, it is so easy. Sometimes it's so hard on the website. You can't find where to cancel, or you have to go through all these hoops and you got to call someone to cancel a subscription. You don't have to worry about that. With Truebill, they do it for you. So don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at truebill.com/chicks. You can go right now, truebill.com/chicks. It could save you thousands a year. New couple alert that we have that, honestly, wild. Didn't know that this was a connection, but it is. Bradley Cooper is dating Huma Abedin, which is fairly fascinating from a change in who Bradley Cooper has dated in the past. And, if you don't know, Huma was on I think she was a political staffer for Hillary Clinton's campaign in 2016. She has always been involved in politics. She was married to disgraced politician Anthony Weiner. The Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sending pics.
Yeah, nobody forgets the last
Getting
name Weiner.
dirty.
I think that this is good for Bradley Cooper because it's like not someone you would expect him to be with. You expect him to be with like a young model, classic like Hollywood guy with a young hot model. But maybe he really enjoyed having like intelligent conversations with a woman around his age.
I know.
Maybe he took a swing at it and said, hey, I'm actually into this sort of thing.
I feel like
people should take a note.
I know. I feel like he went
Bradley Cooper's book.
I feel like he went the George Clooney route, Mm-hmm. Like he went the George Clooney route. And they had been dating for a few months, and apparently they were introduced by Anna Wintour. It's just throwing out buzz names here.
Matchmaker.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. They separately attended the Met Gala. And, the reps have not put anything out, but we know Bradley has one daughter with Arena Sheikh, and that Huma has, I believe, she has a son with Anthony Weiner. She has been in the news tons and tons. I think there was a lot of, obviously, talk around the sex scandals when they happened. She actually, I believe she wrote a book recently as well. Maybe not recently, but she did write a book where she discussed a lot of that as well. So it is a pairing that you would not expect, but like you said, could be a beautiful pairing.
It could be.
And it's kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of random pairings recently. Noah brought up Chris Rock and Lake Bell.
Yeah.
That's been discussed a lot.
I thought Chris Rock was married.
So did I.
I love Lake Bell.
I didn't know Chris Rock was a single agent.
Was Chris Rock ever married?
I thought so.
You
I
guys
thought
ever-
Chris Rock was like a family man.
Yeah,
ever
no,
see that?
oh no, he was.
Maybe because of Grown Ups.
he was married for
Do you
20
ever see
years.
I Think I Love My Wife?
No.
The movie with
No.
Chris
No.
Rock? Oh,
No.
it's a good one.
He was married for 20 years from 1996 to 2016.
Oh, okay. So he was a family man.
Yeah.
And then he got slapped.
But he's like, there are pictures of them holding hands in Croatia.
Beautiful spot, I've heard.
Yep. I love Lake Bell.
Beautiful Croatia.
Yeah, I do love Lake
Lake
Bell. What
Bell.
has she been in?
Rhymes with Drake Bell. I wonder how she feels about that.
Well, that's not his name anymore.
Um,
right? Drake Campanana or something.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
to change his name.
Yeah. Lake Bell is amazing. One of my favorites is No Strings Attached.
Oh, yeah.
She's so good in No Strings Attached.
She
Wait, who
is
does
great.
play?
She plays No Strings Attached is Natalie Portman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, wait. Yeah. She plays like her friend.
What happened?
No, she plays Ashton Kutcher's. She works with Ashton Kutcher in No Strings Attached.
Oh, and what happens in Vegas? She's in.
Oh, What Happens in Vegas is the other one I'm thinking
Yes,
of.
I
Ashton
just
Kutcher.
watched that very
that she's
recently.
in. She's Cameron Diaz's friend, right?
Yes. And What Happens in Vegas, yes. That's the one I'm thinking of where at the end when the ex comes to the door and she like punches him in the penis and he drops down or like kicks him and he drops down. He goes, "Why?" And she just goes, "You know why."
Oh,
yeah.
You know what?
Oh, she was also in It's Complicated.
Oh, It's Complicated. That was great. That's the one she was with Agnes she played in was who was she with? Oh no, she played Alec Baldwin's new wife or girlfriend or whatever, right? And It's Complicated.
forgot.
She
Yes,
was
because
also
they
in
have the
Shock
kid.
Collar, that movie.
Oh.
Oh.
Bringing
You
that
guys
up
should watch
a
that.
lot lately.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll get to it.
She is great. I do see she played the voice of Secret Life of Pets.
Wow.
Good for her.
I think why am I thinking Lucy and No Strings Attached? She worked with Ashton Kutcher on the TV show.
I've only seen No Strings Attached one time.
And like she kind of had a crush on
I
Ashton
loved
Kutcher.
it though. Remember?
Yes,
Because
yes,
I watched it
I
like
remember.
recently.
Yep.
Have you guys ever watched Drunk History, the show?
No.
I know what it is, but
'Cause I
no,
just saw
I've
that
never
she
watched
was in
it.
that, but it's a good show.
Well, anyways,
That's my favorite. That's my favorite scene from her. What Happens in Vegas? You know why? Used to always make me laugh. Still does.
maybe Chris Rock thinks she's funny.
So it's some very interesting pairings. Lake Bell. How old is Lake Bell? 43.
Age appropriate.
How old is Chris Rock? 57.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, totally. So am I. Two very funny people.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe like Bradley's going into this older. It's the George Clooney
Sophisticated
move.
man.
It's the George Clooney move, 100%. George Clooney was the bachelor of all bachelors. Then he meets them all. Look where they are now. He's so quiet. They have kids. They live this beautiful life. They're in their house in Lake Como. They
Yeah.
travel the world.
Yeah.
Some nice
Responsible.
stuff. Did you see the trailer that he's going to be in a new rom-com with Julia Roberts?
No.
Ugh.
Oh wait, yes, because they were talking about like they got to bring good rom-coms
Yeah,
back.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited. It looks really good. I mean, George Clooney, Julia Roberts,
That's a-
rom-com. Sign me up. I'll go to the theaters for that.
What movie?
Like,
is
when
it?
do they ever go to the theater, you know? Oceans.
Yeah, I was gonna
Mhm.
quiz you.
Yeah. I knew where you were going with that, and I was already going to say Oceans. So, yeah, that's it. We have a great interview with Frankie Jonas coming up, but guys, summer is full of official events. You know it, weddings, graduations, there's major holidays. Hopefully everybody was having a great barbecue on the 4th of July, all those things where, you know, they're big moments, big events. You have them circled on your calendar months in advance. But this summer, Coors Light wants to be the official beer of everything unofficial. So when you're celebrating those moments that truly make summer chill, that is when you got to be doing it with the Coors Light. Like I said, the official beer of everything unofficial. So those weekends where you don't have any plans and you say, I'm just going to lay low, going to relax. And maybe that is your favorite weekend of the whole year because you just had some me time, you had some unofficial summertime, and you had it with Coors Light. It's mountain cold refreshment made to chill, cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged. It's literally made to chill. So summer chill starts with Coors Light. Make the most of your summer with a chance to win exclusive chill merch, fun local experiences, even a trip to New York, Chicago, or Los Angeles. Enter to win at CoorsLight.com/chicks. That's CoorsLight.com/chicks. No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends 8/15/22. Game ends 9/6/22. 50 USDC. 21 plus. Only void where prohibited. For rules, visit CoorsLightSummer.com and always celebrate responsibly. Guys, it's coming from Coors Brewing Company in Golden, Colorado.
Nailed it. All right, everyone, we are here with a very special guest. We are joined by Frankie Jonas. His new show is out now when this interview comes out. It will be out, Claim to Fame, on ABC, hosting it with his brother, Kevin. Welcome to the show, Frankie.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to be here with a couple legends.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you.
It's nice to be recognized as such.
Yes, it's now we have completed the full Jonas brother guest
experience.
Now you are the missing puzzle piece.
I'm the final one?
You're the final
one. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so we can say we've had all four.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Big for us.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. How are you feeling? How pumped are you for everyone to see this show?
I mean, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, just the whole process has been so nuts. I mean, the last time that I was like on a camera was with Kevin in Camp Rock 2. And so to go from that to this has been a crazy experience. And I mean, we had so much fun making it. I've never heard of a competition reality show where you walk off and the crew and the cast, the hosts, the contestants, everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it also is still going to be really good TV too, which is convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can you explain the premise of the show for the people listening that do not know?
Gladly. So imagine 12 people who are all related to celebrities, and they're sequestered in this house, no phones, no technology, and then they have to guess who everyone's related to. Everyone's relatives are a secret from each other. There's clues everywhere. There's clues on the walls. There's clues in the challenges. If you find out who someone's relative is, then essentially you get to guess and potentially win $100,000.
I am honestly very excited for this show. This is like a show that's right up our alley.
Well, it's like Big Brother mixed with the Masked Singer.
It's like Guess
It's a
Who,
bunch of
kind
challenge.
of.
Mixed
It's
together.
like a social experiment in a way. It's the tabloids too. It's like all these different things, and it really covers so many different like ideas and circumstances, and it's such an explosion of a concept that is so hard to grasp your head around at first, but then like it so quickly just takes you on this journey, the whole show.
So now what's your role in the show?
So Kevin and I, my lovely older brother, and I host the television show. We are particular authorities on the subject of being related to famous people. Kevin and I, we have two older famous
Kevin.
brothers.
I love how Kevin is thrown in there.
I know. I mean, well, we can both understand being
Yes.
either related to each other or the other two, how
Yep.
that could feel. And so I think, originally they pitched the show with us as the host, and they came to Kevin and asked if he was interested. And then knowing that he was the harder get, then they came to me. And then, I mean, of course, I got the call and they were like, do you want to do a show with Kevin? And I screamed and jumped and hooted and hollered until I got the job. So
that sounds
So you
amazing.
were excited. You were just locked in immediately.
I mean, host a television show with Kevin Jonas?
Yeah.
What? That's awesome.
I do have a little bit of a bone to pick that Kevin is not here.
Oh,
I guess.
well, he is prepared. He's at
Kevin's
home with
not
his
a fan of us
family.
anymore. That's
no,
okay.
I
No,
mean,
we
you
got
will
it. We
always
got
ma-
Frankie.
You got and listen. If I think you're legends, you can just change the name.
Yeah, that's
right.
There's just-
We
you could-
actually said
I
that
could-
before.
I could literally take a
You
red
should
marker.
take a Sharpie and cross
just
out
cross
Kevin
out Kevin.
and write your name.
We'll find a
All right,
permanent.
all right,
We'll find a
well-
permanent marker and post that.
Yes.
That
Send it
would
to him.
be
That would
pretty
actually
funny.
be very
would,
funny.
It would be
very
really
funny.
funny.
So the show, like, how long were you guys filming this for? And did you have to kind of be away from everyone like these contestants were?
We we were just like pretty much 5 weeks in LA,
Nice, okay.
and the whole time it was pretty short overall. But Kevin and I were there every day and just like sitting in these trailers, and then we just get all these updates at the end of the day. And I mean, we didn't know anybody.
Did you want to play the game, or did you know who's everyone's sibling was?
So that was the question
or
early
famous
on.
relative.
That was the question the first day. Was like, okay, there's two ways we can play this.
Yeah.
Either we tell you everyone, and it's probably going to be easier for you and probably going to be safer bet.
Right.
Or you know nothing, and you play along with the audience and with the contestants. And we were both like, yeah, like, don't tell us anything. We want to play.
That's actually really fun.
Exactly. And then, you get to the end of the first episode, and our reactions are just completely genuine.
Yeah.
And the whole season, every single episode where we find someone out, we are truly shocked. I think there was probably one, like, I told you so, or I knew it in the whole show.
Were you friendly with any of the people on the show? Did you find out after that you had like known these people?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of them I hadn't met, but like I had known their relative, or like
Right.
I had, a signed item by one particular person's relative that I like begged for Christmas one year. And then when I told them about it at the finale, they were like, "That's super weird." And I was like, "Oh, cool."
You were like,
cool,
well,
cool.
that's not that weird.
I mean, I was just trying to tell you I was a fan, but whatever. No, but it was just the best time. And I mean, what was great, Kevin is a host. He's professionally, and I'm not. And so I brought, just being a member of that community to the show. And by doing so, I got to get to know the contestants a lot more. And we got to have a really genuine, unique connection. And it comes out on the show, thankfully.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to word this question right, so follow me here,
Okay.
but I think you'll understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But like, for instance, you telling that person that you were a fan of like their relative, and they're like, oh, whatever, that's super weird. But doesn't it make you realize like you're fans of people, so it makes sense that people are fans of your brothers, right? Like you're like, people are fans of people,
I know.
or else nobody
Yeah.
would exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I've known that, like, I've seen that my whole life since
Yeah.
I was a kid, and it was for a while up until a certain age. It was like, wait, are people not fans of them? Like, can I meet people that don't know who these people are? And then once I, became an adult and got my own life, that was when I was able to have that. And I think that's another thing, is just the social dynamic of that world is so unique and so different. And we touch on that so much on the show, and it really comes out in these weird and crazy ways that just make amazing reality television. Thank God.
That definitely makes sense, because I feel like a lot of those people would have similar stories to you of like when you realize, oh wait, my sibling is, everyone knows who they are. Why?
Exactly. And you have to think about like the trust of it. And, so many of the contestants, they came into this being like, wow, I'm going to finally meet other people who have the same circumstances as me, and I'm going to make these friends. And then they get there, and then there's $100,000 on the table, and everyone has to kind of lie to win it. And then you see this beautiful, crazy, just expanse of social dynamics play out as
It
a
sounds
result.
like it has like a mixture of like the circle in it too, even though like
So
you
true.
kind
That's
of
a good
know. But like I'm
comparison
thinking of
too,
like
yeah.
when Lance Bass's assistant was on the circle, and they were like trying to
Pretending to
pinpoint
be
that.
Lance Bass.
Yeah. Well, how
I
old?
wanted to go on the circle and go as Frankie Grande. I thought that would have been
Oh,
so
that
funny.
is funny.
That
Yeah,
would have been hilarious.
that is
That
really
would've been
funny.
really
Like, no,
funny.
it's just Frankie Jonas. How old were you when things started like picking up for your family?
I mean, so when I was born, Nick was starting his first Broadway show, and he was, I think, Chip at the time in Beauty and the Beast. And, fast forward, it was just them on Broadway for a really long time. And then right around 5 or 6-ish, suddenly we flew to LA and did a Baby Bottle Pop commercial. And my parents told me we were moving to LA. And then, a year later, we were doing like Jonas and Camp Rock. And so it
Teen Choice Award.
Teen Choice
Winner.
Award.
Yes.
Yes.
So when people were
classic.
obviously.
I'd like to thank anyone who voted for me and my best friend James. Thank you very much. And I waddle off with something that's 3 times my size. Kiki Palmer's like picking it up to help me.
When I'm trying to think of when there was like paparazzi and stuff around. Were you fully aware of what that meant, or were you kind of like, why is everyone taking pictures? But I feel like you were at the age where you must have known what that meant.
I mean, I had an idea about it. I had some level of understanding, and it was, as much of it was, such a quick change, it still was a gradual rise. It still went from like Jersey to then like, oh, okay, we're like here now. This is happening. And even so, like, it wasn't as much me. It was more, obviously paparazzi for them.
Yeah.
And I'm just there, the kid being like, this is an uncomfortable situation to be in, but cool.
Did you just continue going to school like regularly, or
I was
were you
homeschooled at that point. Yeah, I did regular school up until we moved to LA, and then I was homeschooled, and then I went to school for like an actors, like in person with like Noah, Miley's little sister, and Madison, Demi's little sister for a little bit. But yeah, So homeschool.
Yeah, and then what's life like for you now these days? You live in New York?
Yes.
Yeah.
I live in New York full time. I love it here. It's just the best place
It
on the
is.
planet.
That it is.
But yeah, I just live here, man. I just went backpacking in Europe before the show for a couple
amazing.
months and taking some time off school to just be
Yeah.
the host of a reality
I feel
TV
like
show.
you're like crossing off so many things. You see, school for studio engineering, right?
Yeah.
You did, and then now astrophysics.
Ideally, yeah, astrophysics and creative writing.
Yeah, that's
if possible.
what a
What a mix.
unlikely
Yeah,
what an unlikely duo.
Yeah, no, they're super different. But I think it's both are all.
You
they're all
could write some
subjects.
pretty good sci-fi.
That's
Yeah.
the plan. That's
Yeah,
the point.
there
That's
you
like
go.
the idea is just. I think that I'm very lucky to be like in the position I'm in life, where like I get all these amazing opportunities, whether it be claim to fame or going to school or doing this, and like I can't pass those up if
Yeah.
they're put in front of
Yeah.
me.
Go ahead.
Whoa,
that was a
unison.
in tandem
We do
breath.
that.
Whoa,
We do
segue.
that a lot.
That was-
honestly.
We both said it, and I bet you we
Psychic.
were probably going to go in the same direction.
I can't
You
wait to
go.
find out
Okay.
which one it is.
The last couple years, you have absolutely blown up on TikTok.
Okay.
And now I feel like one of my favorite things is to watch your TikToks and see all the comments of people who are like, Frankie's the most famous Jonas. He's the best. Who cares about everybody else? Like, this guy is awesome. How has that been? And like, how do you like? Is TikTok so fun for you?
I mean, yeah, it was the best. It helped me realize so much that like, oh, like I can be authentically
Yeah.
myself and people
Yeah.
can be like, yeah, that's cool and that's
Yeah.
great. And I mean, obviously that was like a moment for me. That was just like the best thing ever. And then so quickly it was like, oh, yeah, like maybe that's not funny anymore for like to other people. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll pull back. I'll pull back.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I loved it, and I think I'm so grateful to it because like I would never have been able to do what I'm doing now. I would never claim to
Right.
fame would never have happened without that. And so I'm so grateful to TikTok and that community, and it helped me blossom and it helped me grow so much.
Yeah.
And like just being funny online every day was a treat.
Yeah. I feel like you have so many different paths that you can take. Is there one that like you really want to focus on?
I mean, like being happy is
Yeah.
so dope, and like just being like, I don't know. Just at the end of the day,
When you
like,
have so many avenues, that's like the classic answer. You're like, well, I just want to be
just
happy.
be happy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, you can, I mean, like, I think everyone can do whatever they want, and like just be happy. It's like, I think that I just have to look at every option and be like, where do I want to go from here?
Yeah.
And how am I going to wake up tomorrow and feel the best about myself?
New York City is a great place for all of those
Yes.
things.
And also, it cannot be a good place for those
Yeah,
things, too.
yeah.
That is.
Yeah,
that
we
is
love to
also
romanticize
true.
New York if you live in New York, and then you live in New York and you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't romanticized New York.
Yeah. That's fair. But I still feel like when you're looking at all those opportunities and things to do, there's not a lot of places where you could maybe put your toe in all of those
Every
things at
pond.
one time.
Every puddle,
Yeah.
you can just octopus it.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So that's really great. We want to play a little game.
I love games.
It's just very simple. It's probably a game you've been asked to play 9 million times.
Definitely.
Name that Jonas.
Yep.
Name that Jonas.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
I-
never been asked this.
Name that Jonas. I really wanted
This
it to
sounds
sound
like we're
very
gonna give you
game-showy.
facts, but it's more.
I
like,
know that's what Noah assumed when I said
Okay.
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, are
I
you
actually
gonna
thought
are you
that
gonna
we
like?"
were
Is this,
gonna-
okay, this
He was
is
like,
a
"Are you
game that
gonna, like,
have you played
quiz-"
this with the other Jonas?
No. Oh, well, we did
We did.
quiz
I
them.
quizzed you
Yeah.
because she's like.
I
the,
lost.
Like,
Yeah, I'm trying
I
not
feel
to
like
show
I
you.
might
I'm trying
beat
not to
you
be like,
on-
"Hey, I'm a crazy Jonas
I'm
Brothers
a,
fan."
She's
I'll be
like
real
the
with you. I'm a
fanatic.
crazy Jonas Brothers fan.
Yeah.
I
No,
like.
you would
I
beat
go
me on
hard.
Jonas Trivia
I go
for
hard
sure.
at a JB concert.
Yeah.
Like,
so this isn't trivia. This is more
No,
just like
this is
getting
just-
to know you guys.
oh,
It's
okay,
like
great.
Jonas
cool.
superlatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can pick
That's a good one.
yourself
Lovely.
for any of these options
I
as well.
do
And
have
you
that
do
last
fall
name.
into
You
the
can
fan-
also-
I do.
Yes.
I do. Legally, I would
you
fall
are
under
Jonas,
that category.
so name that Jonas.
Hey.
You could pick your parents too if you want.
Oh,
why
I
not?
Sure as hell will. I also
Your mom for a little bit was commenting on our Instagrams. Remember, there was a long
Yeah.
stretch.
Oh.
Maybe, yeah.
Mama J. Mama
Yeah.
J. All right.
The best.
Yeah. So
if
they're-
if
and
you're
the whole
from Jersey
family.
or New York for that matter, my mom will love you.
Yeah.
So
I love that she is. I didn't realize, but I watched you guys on the View, and I didn't realize your mom goes by Glammy.
Glammy.
Oh,
That is
amazing.
that
really
is
cute.
so
It's
cute.
Glammy and Paw Paw.
Oh, that I mean,
But like,
that is
my
too
dad's
cute.
from Charlotte in North Carolina, so it's Paw Paw, like Paw Paw.
Paw Paw.
Paw Paw.
That
And
is-
only the kids could do it. Like like Danny for like a really long time couldn't do it because she was from Jersey and she couldn't get the twang.
That's funny.
Got to work on the southern twang. But all right, we'll kick it off, and you're just gonna name whatever name whoever pops in your mind first. So,
Lovely.
Who has the best fashion? You can say yourself.
That's. I mean, I will go with me because I
was
do
gonna say, it
believe that
seems like you're going down that path.
I would choose myself in that situation.
You should. Who always answers the phone when you call?
I'm the only person who will always answer the phone. That is
You can't pick yourself for every question,
I know.
though.
Okay, fine.
No, but for
that one, I truly believe that I will always answer the
Okay.
phone.
If that's
But
the right answer.
Other than that, like my dad
Yeah.
will be there no matter what.
Perfect. Who's the messiest? And like not messy as in drama messy. Messy is
Like physically
yeah.
a mess.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like I've seen both Kevin and Joe leave some
Messes.
some Tasmanian devil aftermaths.
Okay. You want to do some?
No, you go. I
okay.
can't read from here.
Oh, you can't read from here?
No,
Okay.
certainly not.
Okay.
It's really not that far.
It's very
It's
small,
small.
right?
My font,
it's super.
my font is super
You got it
small.
on like
Yes,
0.2.
yeah,
She did that on purpose.
No, it's like it's 11. That's
Yeah.
that's
Got it,
pretty
got
small
it,
if you're
got it,
for
got
being
it.
far.
I wear glasses for distance.
Fair enough.
Which couple would you most want to go on vacation with?
It's so difficult because it depends. Honestly, like, because I get along with them all so well and so differently, and I have different relationships with them all. But it just depends on like which vacation they would go on. You know, I'd probably say
tropical vacation.
Yeah, like tropical. That's probably like a Nick and Pre thing. And like I'm more of a ski guy, so I'll probably go Joe and Soph there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll choose
Okay.
that. Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
that
Yeah, that
Warm and
fits.
cold.
people, they
yeah,
fit different climates, different vacations. Who is the funniest?
Honestly, Nick is one of the funniest people I know. He's so laid back.
Underrated
and
answer. I
and
feel like people
in-
would think you would say Joe
Yeah.
or
in
yourself.
the pocket, like in the pocket jokes. He will wait and he'll use the right
Silent
ones.
killer kind of.
Yeah.
One-liners.
Real dry, but real on the money.
Yeah. Who is your parents' favorite?
Depends on the parent.
Who's your dad's favorite?
This guy
Yeah.
right here, real.
So does
I
that
thought
mean
you were going to say yourself
So
for
does that
both.
mean your mom has a different favorite?
Oh yeah, I mean that's Nick. Easy money, dude.
This is a tough one. Who's the best dad?
Who's the best dad? I mean, as a brother and as a professional, I cannot answer that question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit
No,
you,
you're good.
No, I feel like, I don't know. I think they all dad very differently.
Can you believe that they all have girls?
It's crazy. It's crazy to me. I'd say my dad because he
Yes.
was able to accomplish
answer.
making 3 successful fathers.
Yeah.
That is something that like
Yeah.
not many people can do.
That's very true. That
Yeah.
is very true.
It's crazy. They're all dads.
I know it is nuts. It is so, I mean, to imagine that there's just like, we're just multiplying.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I loved what you guys were saying about your mom now getting all these girls when she had all these boys, and she's just so happy.
I mean, like Alina and Valentina, Kevin's daughters, they just FaceTime my mom like every day. I get FaceTime
That's
from Alina
amazing.
too, which just make my day.
They're the cutest. They're so cute. It's insane.
So sweet, so genuine. I moved to New York originally back when I was just 2.
Mm-hmm.
I moved originally so I could be closer to them
Yeah.
because I was just, I'm just
Yeah.
the young one.
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
as well be an uncle.
What's the age difference between you and Kevin?
13 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is kind of a lot.
And then Nick and I's 8. So,
Yeah. Right.
yeah,
Right.
significant. Technically, I'm an only child by psychology standards.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of therapy.
I was going to say, seems like
I've
seem pretty confident
you
in what
seem
you're
to
talking
have
about.
talked about like this
did
before.
not know that. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's 5
very
years. 5
interesting.
years.
Yeah.
At 5 years, psychologically,
Yeah.
you then revert to the state of an only child.
I guess that
Very interesting. Something
makes
to-
sense though, because they're
I have
like,
some people that fits. That makes sense.
Really?
Yeah.
you're like putting them in
Yeah.
categories
Yeah.
now.
Because it totally recontextualizes the way you interact with your siblings and therefore other people in a shared environment.
Yep. Okay. Now, what if? So my sister's 6 years older than me.
Okay.
Okay. But then my brother's in the middle, and we're 3 years apart. So
Then
am I just not
You're a
related to my
sibling.
sister?
No,
No.
you're all siblings. It's not like it's
Yeah.
not like 1-to-1. It has to be like
A
in-
gap.
at a gap at
Yeah.
one
Okay.
point.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there's no kids in between.
All right.
Exactly,
So if it was
exactly.
like 6 and there was nobody
Yeah.
ever. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Then
All right.
you
No,
then
so
you would be an only child.
Okay. Last one I have is who makes the most original TikTok content? You think that like whose TikTok content do you enjoy the most?
Okay. I mean,
Because
I would
everyone's pretty
say,
funny.
weirdly enough, I'm going to say Sophie because Sophie is the reason that Joe's TikTok is successful. Like she's the cool. I tell him this all the time when he calls me asking me for like, hey man, I'm trying to promote my new song.
Yeah.
I need a TikTok idea. I'm like, dude, put Sophie in it, and then it will do great.
Yeah.
She's so much cooler than you. Dude.
Were you a fan of Game of Thrones before you?
I was like the guy who showed my family, and I was like a kid. I should
Yeah.
not have been watching this show.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
And like,
lot of-
absolutely not. But I showed my dad, and then he showed Kevin. Kevin showed
Yeah.
Joe, and like, I mean, I like to obviously take credit, but that's probably not the way it went, realistically. But I did love Game of Thrones beforehand.
So you were very excited.
Oh yeah, we were doing an interview the other day, and someone asked me. I've never been asked like, when was the most starstruck you've ever been? And I really thought about it. Kevin was talking for a little bit, and I was like, honestly, the most starstruck I've ever been was showing up in, I think it was 2016. Yeah, Thanksgiving in 2016. I show up to this airport, and then on the plane with my family is it's Sansa Stark, and I'm like, and I like twiddled my thumbs the whole flight, and I just was trying to think of something to say to her. I could not for like 24 hours. I didn't talk to Sophie because I was too afraid because she was so cool.
That's amazing.
Oh man, now you can say now you're all family.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Now
nuts?
she's my sister.
Yeah, isn't that
I'm-
nuts? It's pretty. That's
She's still super dope.
yep.
That's so
That
cool.
is really cool. She is iconic. So
Can't get better.
no,
Yeah.
they all are. I'm trying to think. Priyanka's been on the show twice.
Yeah.
No Sophie.
We had
No,
a
we're
fun,
not.
we had
we're
a
not
really
quite cool
we had
enough
a
for Sophie.
really fun night with Priyanka.
Priyanka is a legend. Like
She was awesome.
She is
Priyanka.
so
We had
much
so much fun.
fun.
Drinking Villa One shots backstage
Villa
at Penn
One.
State.
Yeah, we were at
That's
Champs.
epic.
We were at Champs, and we had we had to come back here to work
Yeah.
after that night, but we like were invited to Champs. We did the whole thing, and then it was just we recorded a podcast in the car
Noah
ride
threw
home.
up. We didn't know because
I was pointing over there. I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna say he threw up all over the place,
Solid.
but we recorded the podcast after we left the bar. We were like blackout
car.
and in the car, and he uploaded the whole thing. The next morning, we were like getting all these tweets, DMs, like, "This is the best podcast ever." We were like, we don't remember a single thing we said. Like, we listened back, we're like completely slurring our
It's just
words.
me. I'm just like, I love them so much. Oh my
Like,
god.
I physically can't listen to it, but people are always like, that was the best episode ever. I was
That's
like, we maybe got to
so-
start getting drunk before episodes more, but like,
Hey.
it's haunting.
Yeah, I told Nick that I didn't want to blow smoke up his ass, but that his tequila was actually really good.
Yeah.
It's the best tequila on the planet.
And I said,
No,
Fran, I don't think I've ever heard you use that expression before. It made me uncomfortable.
it's like so serious. Like
is
anybody
really
who
good.
tries that
Yeah.
tries Villa One.
Yeah.
Have you tried Rob's the popcorn yet?
I have at the I went to their show at Red Rock.
Okay, cool.
And I had some there. at
And
the
your thoughts
concession. Thought it was great. Little it's got a kick to it.
yeah, it's the best part.
Yeah. It's got, what are you talking about? It's got a good kick to it, I would say.
Haven't had it.
It's worth it.
Before Jones Beach show, I was drinking like a Villa One margarita with the popcorn. Phenomenal combo.
Just tried it
dude.
all.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fangirl big time. So, anyway, thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you so
guys
much.
so
This is
much.
amazing.
Claim to Fame on ABC Monday nights after the.
Bachelorette.
Wait, that's the last thing I wanted to say. You love
I'm a
you love the
huge-
Bachelorette.
Huge
Bachelor.
Bachelor Nation.
Yeah.
Huge.
This has opened up a lot.
I
right now.
I know. I was like trying to
got
finish.
to
We
the-
don't want to hold you for too much
this is
longer,
like
but
when
how
that was
you're at the 10 p.m. slot.
I know. I'm on ABC after the Bachelorette. That's crazy, dude.
You watch
That's
every season?
Crazy. I haven't seen every season.
Okay, but
I've
give us like favorite, least favorites. We're very honest on this show
I'm
about
gonna be honest
this.
with you. Like last season was like the last Bachelor season was pretty crazy. Like
Yeah.
as endings go, I know we've done the I'm in love with two women
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
But to follow that with it being Gabby and Rachel and them being like, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but
You
Yeah,
can
okay, go ahead.
bad bitches
Yeah.
and owning that shit.
That was mild compared to what we said.
I know, I'm promoting an ABC show.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like for them to then own that and then come back and be the first double Bachelorette, like respect. On
So you like the idea?
I love it. I think it's genius. I think it's genius. And
So
the
you're
fact,
gonna live watch?
of course.
Do you live tweet?
I will start. I'm going to. I got back into my Twitter for the first time in like years for this.
You got to
occasion.
live tweet The
There you go.
Bachelorette. We're
course.
big live tweeters.
All right. Okay. I'll tweet. We'll live tweet each other during the Bachelorette.
Perfect.
It's a fun time.
All right,
Everyone live
we'll
tweets each
yeah,
other,
yeah.
talks about it, say whatever you want on
Yeah.
there.
Great. We'll do it. Yeah. Okay.
Don't get in
No.
trouble, but
Okay,
The end of Clayton's season was nuts too, because it's just he's like so happy with Susie now.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite?
I mean, what was his name? The Bachelor before this current season.
So there was Clayton,
Matt James.
Matt James.
I love Matt James, but the one thing, the open eye kissing.
Oh, yeah,
The
people had a
open eye
problem
kiss.
with him. Yeah.
Everybody, we're always going to talk about the open eye
Yeah.
kissing, but there is something that has to be said about a full season of open.
Yeah.
Like
Right, because
Right.
the
once in a
first
while-
episode, we saw him
Right.
kiss like 3 times. We were all like, "Wow, that was like what a way to meet this guy." After like 7 episodes, you're just on the edge of your seat. When's it gonna? Like,
Yeah.
there it is again. Oh, there it is again.
And you're like, no, because you think like, oh, he's on camera, maybe he's a little nervous. But then you're like, oh no, that's just how he kisses. But he did make very funny TikToks about it after.
But
like
yeah,
with his eyes
I
going
was
on
about
the
to say,
screen, yeah.
it wasn't until like they were halfway through shooting it, I think, that they did a bit on the show where he had like he did go into and had a good spirit about it.
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay, now we can wrap it up.
Yep.
Frankie, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Claim to fame, like you said, after The Bachelorette on
Yes.
ABC.
Very excited.
Monday nights, it's quite the slate. Everyone can be parked in front of their TV for 3 hours.
Yeah,
It's the best
so don't
way to
turn
do
it off
it.
after The Bachelorette tonight.
Yeah.
Please don't.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
It's such a pleasure being here.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Make sure you subscribe to Chicks in the Office everywhere, YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. We hope you have a great weekend. We love you guys. We'll talk to you on Monday.